Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you guys how to craft GG gloves for Whirlwind Berserker. Now, my gloves right now are okay-ish. As you can see, it has fire conversion, fire damage, strength, attack speed, percent, strength, etc. But these are kind of low rolls, and I wanted to recraft these. Mainly because of the conversion, I need to be at 100%. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is find a base. Now there's multiple different bases that are good for this build, but if you're going for pure damage, I would say Fallen Knight's handguards are probably the best one. Now that we have the gray base, we're gonna go over to empowerment, and we're actually gonna roll this to hopefully 61. Okay, so for the actual crafting process, I created a little checklist here. So as you can see, there's the different steps you need to do. So for step 1, we're gonna get the prefix from Essence Ember that adds physical damage, and then we're gonna use Essence Ember again for another prefix for the same thing, but fire damage. And then I'll get into these other parts a little bit later. So what we need to do is we need to get this added attack physical damage or added attack fire damage. If I know I said step 1 is supposed to be fizz, but it really doesn't matter. Whichever one you get first, just keep it. So I'm just gonna fast forward or skip until I get a T1 of this. It is important to note here that if you don't have a lot of budget, you can absolutely keep T2 mods, but I want these gloves to be almost perfect, so I'm only going for T1s. Maybe later on in the process, if I start running out of currency, I'll keep T2, but for now I'm only going for T1. Okay, so we got an added attack physical damage tier 1, so that's step 1 done. This is actually kind of a low roll, but it shouldn't be that big of a deal. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna try and get both tier 1 fizz and tier 1 fire. Alright, so we got the T1. Nice. So we're gonna move over to step 3, which is gonna be to get the post-fix strength mod. Strength is extremely important for this build because that's primarily what we scale off of. So yeah, pretty much the same thing. We are aiming to keep both of these, as well as landing T1 strength, which is extremely hard to do because T1 strength has a 2% chance of rolling, which is actually not that bad, but you're also competing against these other 2 mods, so I guess we'll see how it goes. I rolled over to T1 strength. That hurt. That really hurt. Oh god. I gotta go again. Oh, never mind. Alright, yep. There it is. There it is, dude. Alright, we're on to step 4. Step 4 is gonna be Soul Burst. Any T1 mod. What does that mean? So, what that means is that you're going to keep rolling the dice until you roll any of these tier 1 modifiers. Alright, oh, that's really good actually. Almost a max roll crit rating. That's actually kind of unethical. What we're going to do next is step 5, which is going to be the conversion mod. Now this is probably the worst part of this crafting process. The conversion mod. This is a 20% chance to roll, right? And then inside of that 20%, it has a 4.2% of becoming a tier 1, and we only want tier 1. Only tier 1, nothing else. I'm only looking for tier 1. So we'll see how lucky we get. I might have to go and get more of these ruling embers, because I really don't think 180 of these is going to be enough unless I get really lucky, but we'll see. Alright. Oh, never mind. Okay, so I ended up buying another like 130, so hopefully this will get us there, but we'll see. Okay, so here we have a situation. So I rolled the T1 conversion, but it took off the strength roll. Now, do we want to go for strength again? I'm gonna say yes, because it's probably cheaper to go for strength again compared to going for fire conversion again. So we're just gonna go for T1 strength one more time. Okay, so I actually ran out of these cultivation embers, so I'm gonna have to buy more of those. Alright, so I bought 250. Don't think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. Oof. Okay, so this is another situation where do I keep that T1 hybrid? Answer is no. You don't keep that ever. It's terrible. It's about as good as a T3 strength roll. So no, you don't ever keep that. There it is. There it is. Now we have one more last step, which is going to be percent strength with tech embers. So I have 41 FE, so I have about 41 tries to get this, and there's a 32% chance that I get it, and then inside of that there's a 3% chance that I get it. So odds are I'm not getting this mod, but we will hopefully get lucky. Let's see. T2. Oh, dude. Do I keep that? Do I keep that T2? I feel like rolling this over would cost me about probably 100 FE. I'm not even kidding. This would be very expensive to roll over. We'll keep it. I caved. I'm just gonna cave and let it go. I don't care. That's good enough for me. As for these embers, ominous and restless, none of these are really that good. So yeah. Now that we have that, we're actually gonna corrode it. I think. I realistically should probably use desecration, but I also don't have the currency, and I don't know how expensive this is. 10. Alright, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. Alright, this is the bonus step 7. Okay, you don't have to do this. This is extremely risky. This can't really break your item, but it can make your item significantly worse. Alright? So hopefully it doesn't break mine. Let's go. believe that. Okay, so now that I have that, I could recraft this to roll another prefix, but each time I click this, it's 40 FE. I could try and land one of these. Mainly this one probably would be the best one, but I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. That is too much. It's still very good though. It's still very good. Ideally, we would have landed the desecration, right? It would have rolled this up to T1, or maybe even T2, or I mean T0, and rolled another mod to T0. But that didn't happen. It is what it is. I think that's good enough. And these are definitely a massive amount of damage for me. So yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that one. Make sure to like and subscribe. And I'm also considering starting streaming on Twitch, so just I'll put the link in the description and make sure to check that out. See ya.